Hi, Twin Flames. Let's pull some cards we are at the end of February, moving into March. This is for Twin Flames. This could be for the Divine Feminine or the Divine Masculine. Just take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. The cards are meant to help you heal. They're meant to help you feel your feelings. And yeah, receive any guidance or messages from the divine. So just allow yourself to receive the healing and the love. Okay, so I pulled a few cards. The first card is acceptance. Yeah, this card is beautiful because it's really about accepting yourself exactly as you are. And that can be tricky because, yeah, maybe we currently don't like our financial status, or, you know, our hair isn't working out, we gained some weight, our skin isn't the best, I don't know, you are not happy at your home, your union isn't really developing the way that you want it. But this is why it's so important to accept yourself and accept your circumstances exactly as they are, because it's sort of like you're telling God, you know, God, even though I know things aren't perfect right now, I know that I am grateful for what I do have, and I'm grateful for everything that you have given me. And I choose to see everything that I already have as good enough. And although I desire to improve all of these things, that doesn't mean that I don't that I can't accept and love myself as I am and work on myself simultaneously, right? So it's, you know, it's like there's that saying, you're allowed to be a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time. And it's literally that, like, you inherently are perfect at the core. You're already perfect. And, you know, you can feel perfect and embody that perfection, and at the same time, you know, strive to improve or even further perfect different areas in your life. So yeah, you're really being invited to accept yourself, accept your life, accept the circumstances. Once you accept them, you are going to be able to change them. Perfect. So the next card is grateful, which is exactly what I just said, right? It's about being grateful for everything that you have. So, you know, even if you're not in union with your twin flame, you can be grateful that you were able to meet your twin flame, or that you were able to become aware of twin flames in general and, you know, begin your ascension journey and your healing journey. And, you know, you can always look at the glass that is half full and, like, what is it that you actually already have, rather than focus on what it is that you don't have. So when you're grateful for everything that you have, that is how God can give you more. Like, once you say, thank you so much, God, for everything that I have, that is how God actually wants to give you more, because God is like, okay, you learned the lesson, you're grateful, and now I can give you more. So yeah, it's really important to be grateful for even just the little things, you know, like she's here looking at the the butterfly, and she's just like in awe of how beautiful the butterfly is. So yeah, just be grateful for every little thing in your life, whether it's the cup of coffee you have in the morning, you know, the sunrise, your home, your friends, your family, your job, whatever it is, just, it's time to be grateful. Yes. The next card is well-being. So of course, you know, once you accept yourself and you're grateful, that is when you begin to feel that you know, that you do have well-being, that you begin to feel good within yourself in terms of your mood, and you also begin to feel better physically. When you're grateful and you're positive, you feel an overall sense of well-being. this card is also asking you to go deeper in this area. Really take care of yourself, because our physical needs are like just as important as our, you know, spiritual needs. And it's really important to sort of combine the two. If you're only focused on healing, but you're sort of not really respecting your physical body and your finances, your home, your car, your, you know, your bank account, etc., then that's actually going against, you know, self-love. You want to make sure that you are focusing on having an overall well-being in all areas, so not just one area. So, or vice versa, like if you're only focused on your body and your physical needs, but you're not taking the time to go in and heal and really set aside the time to do your spiritual work, then there's an imbalance there. You want to make sure that you're doing all of it in one day. So it's really about sitting down and creating a schedule. And incorporating into that schedule your time for work, your time for rest, your time for play, your time for spiritual work, your time for exercise, meditation, cleaning your home, organizing your home, etc., etc. So you want to make sure that your schedule is balanced so that you can feel an overall feeling of well-being. This is crucial, crucial, crucial on the twin flame journey. The next card is alternative. I love this card because alternative is speaking about, you know, if something isn't working and you've tried a certain way to solve it and it's not working, this means that it's time to find an alternative, right? So, you know, for example, let's say you're sick, like you have a rash on your skin and you've tried all these creams, you went to the doctor, nothing seems to be working. So this is an invitation to try something else. Maybe you want to look into Chinese medicine. Maybe you want to look into some natural home remedies. Maybe it's actually a spiritual block that you need to work through internally and feel your feelings, work with a coach, get the support you need, because maybe the rash is actually an expression of something that is going on in your emotions or in your thoughts. So you want to be open to different alternatives on the journey. And if something doesn't work, you want to try something else. It's a very simple card, but it's beautiful because sometimes we don't really think that way. You know, we get stuck in certain patterns, or we don't even realize that we're running away from something. And there's this sense of sometimes just giving up, you know, like I've done this and I've done this and nothing seems to be working. So you know what, I just give up. Well, you don't have to give up. There's always a solution. God always has a solution for every problem. And yeah, there literally is always going to be a perfect alternative for you. The next card is listen to your body. Yeah, so this could be a physical thing, but it could also be emotional. I think this is about listening to your intuition. A lot of times what I've experienced on this journey is that there is like what society is telling us to do, and then there's what God is telling us to do. And sometimes those two ideas sort of don't really go together. And a lot of times, you know, you're going to find yourself going against, you know, what society is doing. And it might feel in the beginning like, oh my gosh, am I doing something wrong? But actually you're doing something right. You're listening to your own intuition, not what somebody else is telling you. So for example, let's say you work in some sort of company and your boss is like, you know what, I know that you have a day off tomorrow, but I really need you to come in because I have some extra work that I need to get done. And in your head, you're like, well, you know, I should probably say yes because, you know, it's my boss and it's my job and I want him to like me. I want him to respect me. And, you know, maybe I should go the extra mile and give up my day off and go into work. And then, but maybe your intuition is saying, well, no, I actually really need this day off. I really need this day of rest. Like my body needs it. My soul needs it. You know, maybe I had some things planned and now like, I don't really want to cancel them. And so sometimes you're going to have to say no to your boss and stay true to yourself, stay true to your own intuition. And your boss may not like it, but ultimately, you know, it's you and you come first. So listen to your body is also listen to your intuition, listen to your inner voice, because that is literally God speaking through you and you can trust that. The next card is negativity. Yeah, so this card is about So not running away from the negativity. A lot of times on the spiritual journey, we can get caught up in positive thinking, you know, if you just focus on the positive, then you'll manifest whatever it is that you want. And that is true on some level, but in order to really manifest and create an eternal, you know, harmonious heaven on earth, like for all of eternity, for the long run, you want to actually move through those negative feelings, and you want to get to the core of the upset and pluck it out, you know, pluck out the thorn from its root and not tippy-toe around it. So we actually do on this journey have to feel our feelings, and we do have to feel the negative ones as well. And just know that it's safe to feel those negative feelings. They're not there to hurt you. What actually happens is when you feel those negative feelings, you're allowing yourself to release them from you. And instead you feel peace and love in that space because you're choosing to love yourself. So when you choose to love yourself and choose to heal, you, even if you feel sadness, but you make that choice to love yourself in that place where you feel sad, you will inevitably feel better in that place. And you won't feel the sadness anymore because you felt the sadness, you cried, you let it out, and then you made a new choice there. You chose to love yourself there. You chose to give yourself what you need there. And that is how you get rid of the negativity. Perfect. The next card is Transform. Yeah, like this is just what I talked about. Like when we heal, we're actually transforming ourselves into who we already actually are. So we're taking the negative and we're turning it into our natural selves, which is peace and love. Like we're made up of love. And when we take the negative emotions or negative thoughts or beliefs and we transform them into love, we are actually transforming our entire selves into love. And it's a beautiful process. So just know that these negative feelings that come up, they're coming up to be healed. Yeah, they're not coming up to make you suffer. They're not coming up to cause you pain. They're literally just feelings that have been stuck there for a while and asking for your attention and asking for you to heal them with your love, with God's love. So don't be afraid to transform yourself by transforming your inner world, by feeling your feelings, by identifying, you know, the limiting beliefs that you may have, and really transforming your entire life into a life that you genuinely enjoy and feel fulfilled in. Okay, so that feels complete for me. That was beautiful. And if you guys want a personal reading, you can click down below on my website. I offer personal life purpose readings and also personal twin flame union readings. I also have an introductory coaching session. We can work together and see if we're a good fit. And yeah, there's also a free introductory course on twin flames at twinflamesuniverse.com. You can click that also below. It'll really help you get started on your journey. And I'm here for any questions you may have. And yeah, please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you soon.